Okay, now we are going to see fuzzy set introduction. So first, what is the difference between classical set and fuzzy set? So if it is classical set, so the elements must satisfy precise properties. So for example, if it is a set of odd numbers, then the remainder should not be 0. So whereas in case of fuzzy set, elements that satisfy imprecise properties. So here I am not giving any condition like classical set. Okay. So next, the graphical representation of classical set and fuzzy set. So first see this classical set. So if it is a classical set, the value of membership function, so that is x. So this x is chi, so we are calling it as chi. So this is characteristics function, so the value of this characteristic function may be 0 or 1, right? So come to fuzzy set. So if it is fuzzy set, it is indicated by a bar. So if it is ordinary set, yes, it is a. So if it is fuzzy set, so this bar indicates what? It is a fuzzy set, not a classical set. Okay, so this is 0 to y. So this is the range of values 0 to 1. So I can give 0, 0.1 up to 0.91. Okay, but here it is either 0 or 1. So which is a Boolean value. Okay, so here it is characteristics function. So this is chi. So whereas in case of fuzzy set, it is membership function, mu value. So this membership function value in the range 0 to 1. Whereas in case of classical set, this characteristic function value is either a 0 value or 1. Okay. So next see this. So here X is a universal set. So as I told you earlier, A is a classical set, whereas this bar indicates what? Yes, fuzzy set, right? So in this universal set X, so there is a set A. So within this there is an element X. So X is an element of this classical set A. So again this classical set is a part of this universal set X. Okay. So next, belongs to and not belongs to. So I am checking whether this X belongs to the set A. So if it contains, so that means this element is present in this set A, then the value of this characteristic function XA is 1. Okay. So 1 if and only if this X belongs to the classical set A. Okay. Otherwise, so if and only if X is not belongs to A, the value is 0. So now it is given by value of this chi function. So that is the characteristic function is given by this opening braces 0, 1 ending braces. So that means this chi value will be either 1 or 0. If the element is present in the classical set, the value is 1. If the element is not present in the classical set, then the value is 0. So that's it. So next is membership function. So that is fuzzy. So if it is ordinary classical set, the value is 0 or 1, where it is called chi, whereas here it is mu, membership function. So similarly consider this universal set X. So here this again take the same GRISP set value A. So here I am going to check the elements. Here there are 4 elements A, B, C and D. So I am checking whether the point is inside the circle or not. So if it is inside the circle, whether it is near to the center or not. So if it is ordinary classical set, I can check whether the element is present inside the circle or outside the circle. So that means if it is inside the circle, the value is 1, otherwise the value is 0. So here A and B elements are inside the circle. So the values are 1. So this is characteristic function. So the values of characteristic function of A and B elements are 1, whereas for C and D the values are 0. So this value is given by X tends to opening braces 0, 1 closing braces.